Hi Aries, and welcome to your July Energy Tarot reading. Glad that you're here. I'm going to do a quick prayer just to call in our guides and ancestors and all beings of light to help us receive the messages, that they be clear and concise and for the highest good of all who watch this video. So mote it be. All right. Now, your very first card, Aries, is the Path of the Gods. Decisions, meetings, future plans. It's kind of an interesting card. It's really, really beautiful. So looks like for you, Aries, you're going to have some decisions to make, some meetings that you're going to be undertaking, and some future plans, of course. I hope so. And then your Divine Doors card is called the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. That's a really cool looking door. Beautiful bougainvillea above the top of it there. Okay, so maybe some travel for you. You might be an armchair traveler too, I'm just going to say. But possible travel. Okay, diving into the reading, we have 3 cards for your past energy. Keep in mind that this would be from now and back about 6 weeks. Some of you might be maybe not quite going into this right now. The first card that you received is the King of Wands. However, you received this card reversed. So King of Wands typically, okay, of course, this is fire energy. It's the energy of passion, drive, desire, and connecting to spirit. However, you have this card reversed. So there's been a little bit of a stop, start is the message that I'm hearing. And that you kind of know what you want, but you're not able to execute on it. This is definitely, King of Wands is a card of Aries, definitely, that fire energy. Being able to delegate, being able to make sure that you can implement your desires. But in the recent past, you've had a little bit of a struggle with that. And I'm going to say that probably the struggle has to do with the fact that you might not have been as strategic about your actions and the way that you're thinking about the situation as you could be. You received the 7 of Swords, which is the card of strategy. And it's the card of acting in your own best interests. It's the card of clarity as well and being very logical about it. But your card was reversed. So this indicates an unbalanced aspect to this energy. It's very possible that you've been a little scattered in your thoughts, not able to really get good clarity on what direction you should go, or maybe the steps that you need to take to achieve the goal that you've set for yourself. So just a little bit of, I feel that you felt stuck is the feeling that I'm getting on this. And your third card was also reversed. So you've had a lot of stuck energy, and you may have been stuck in the arena of relationships. I'm going to say it's possible that you feel kind of stuck in maybe not being able to meet the person who is your soulmate, or it's also possible that there's been a little bit of conflict with your partner, your partnerships, like your business partnerships or your friendships, because this 2 of Cups was reversed. Now the 2 of Cups is a card that is about our emotions. It's water energy. And when it's in its upright position, it is talking all about true partnership. Can be true love, but it's definitely that melding of hearts, right? Because it's Cups energy. It's about our emotions, how we feel. It can also do with healing as well. But this card has been reversed. So that indicates to me that there's a little bit of stuck energy there. You're feeling that things are not moving forward in some relationship arena, or perhaps you feel that things should... the universe should be bringing you the person that you are supposed to have, and it hasn't come yet. All right, so that's the past. Now we're moving into the present. And for the present, you've got the 2 of Wands. This is good news because we're going from reversed King of Wands to the 2 of Wands. This is where you actually make a decision, Aries. 2 of Wands is the card of decision. Notice he has 2 wands there. Those wands represent 2 different ways he could go, 2 different desires, 2 different pathways, and he's having to make a decision on which pathway do I need to go on. Which way am I going to aim all of my efforts, right? And you're making that this month. You are deciding, I've got these 2 ways I can go this way or I can go this way, and I'm going to choose. All right. And also in your present energy is the Five of Wands. Now, if you take a look at the Five of Wands, look, there's 5 different wands. They're all going in different directions. That's 5 different actions. So your energy is that you have lots of things that you want to do. You have lots of desires. You have lots of goals. You're going to have to make a decision about which one to pursue. It's not that you can't have all of them. It's that you can't have all of them right now. Your energy, your time, your money, your resources is limited, as it is for everyone. And so you're going to have to choose which one is more important right now. That's a good question for you. And then you have the Hanged Man, but he's actually reversed, which makes him look like very strange because normally he looks like this. So the Hanged Man is the energy of a new perspective. And that is what he is doing. He actually hangs himself from the tree so that he can gain a new perspective, gain new knowledge. But this card is reversed. So you don't need a new perspective, Aries. You don't need it. You already have the perspective. That's what this card is saying. You have that perspective. Now you just need to implement it. This is a card of Pisces. It's a card of seeing things in a whole new light. You've already achieved that. So that is not something that you need to struggle for again. You have that perspective. Now it's time to put it into action. All right. Now, your energy coming towards you in the month of July, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is more emotional water energy. The Queen of Cups, however, she is very, very balanced. She knows what her heart desires. She knows, let me just put it this way. She feels from her heart. All of her actions come from her heart. She lets that guide her. And she's very good at feeling the feelings, but they don't overwhelm her. She flows like the ocean. This is definitely a card for all the water signs. And for Aries, this is sometimes the energy in this card is sometimes difficult for you to handle because it's water and ooh, it feels all like drama. Don't worry about that. Just allow the feeling and then it will subside. All right. And things are going to work out well for you. You have the Star card. The Star card is the symbol of faith and hope. It's the card of blessings from the heavens. It's also the card, if you notice, she is alchemizing. She's got these jugs and she is taking the material from the heavens and the material from the earth and blending them together. This is the card that says, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. I really like this card. This is good energy for you. Faith and hope. Now, faith, you know, is believing in something that you can't see yet. So you've got a dream, Aries. You know what it is. You have this desire, this burning inside of you. And you know that that's what you want. Faith is believing that you can have it. Hope is the feeling that, because hope is a feeling. Hope is the feeling that you will get it. And that is a powerful, powerful thing. Okay. Your third energy coming towards you is the Five of Cups. And this might look like it's sort of bad, but I want you to note that he's got 3 cups here that are spilled in front of him and 2 cups behind him. Again, another water, emotional energy type card. I'm sorry, Aries. It looks like you're going to be, wading through the emotions this month. That's okay. You can handle it. You can do it. Now notice that he seems to be kind of mired down in focusing on the cups that are in front of him and not focusing on the ones that are full behind him. He does have resources. He does have good things happening. There's good emotions. There's good emotional experiences happening. But he's really focused on basically crying over spilt milk. Okay, that's my meaning for this card a lot of the time. He's focused on that. Oh, woe is me. This thing happened. And oh, it was terrible. La, la, la. Whenever we vocalize what we're going through, we reinforce that. We reinforce the grooves in our brain that think that thought. So if you're focusing on the negative, you're reinforcing the negative. I don't think that's what you want to do, Aries. I think that you are the kind of person that is going to forge ahead. You want to move forward, get going. You're fired up. So when the Five of Cups comes out, this is always a card of time to check myself. What am I focusing on? And redirect, redirect, redirect. I think that's a good word for you this month. Redirect. Okay, now your challenges for the month are Prince of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. This is an Aries card if I ever saw one. Your challenge this month is do not leap before you look. This is often what this Knight does. Very impetuous, ready to charge into it, but doesn't stop and think first. So, time to stop, time to think. Think about what are the consequences going to be if you take certain actions. All right, that's your first challenge. Your second challenge is the Moon, another water sign card of Cancer. This is a card of things that are hidden. This is a card of subconscious desires. So, Aries, based on the amount of water that you have in your reading, I'm going to say this is going to be a month where you have to really examine not only how you think about something, but how you feel about it. That might feel awkward or strange to you. It might be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is the word I'm getting. It's going to feel uncomfortable. That's where the challenge lies. Can you stick with that until you come out the other side of it? Because that's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to figure out, what's my underlying motivation? Okay, I have this desire. I have this goal. Why? Why do I want that? And then when you answer that question, ask again, well, why? And keep asking till you get down, way down into the very depths of why you want the thing. You might surprise yourself. I've done this exercise before and I've actually written it down, why, and then why again, and keep going like 5 or 6 whys to really uncover, why do I want the thing? And when you know that, the clarity that you get from that really, really helps you move forward. All right. Now, your third challenge card is Princess of Pentacles. Now, typically, Page or Princess of Pentacles indicates a message of a resource coming to you. Could be, sometimes it means that money is coming to you, definitely. I'm going to say that what I'm hearing for you is in a challenge position, this is going to be maybe getting too wrapped up in your resources. Too mired down in how I'm going to do the thing. You know, we just talked about why. Why is going to be more important for you this month than the how. Because until you know what the why is, you're not going to be able to figure out the how. Knowing the why will change the how. So that's the challenge on that this month. Your blessings this month, ooh, you're starting out nice. 3 of Cups, more water energy, but it's celebratory. Yay! Good feelings. Okay, I'm going to tell you, Aries, if you do the hard work, of diving into all those icky emotional things you don't want to dive into, you are going to actually reap the benefits. You're going to find your tribe. You're going to have some good feelings. You're going to celebrate. Look at this. This is 3 friends that are having a good time. They're celebrating. This is a success on the emotional level, definitely. You're also going to have some balance, some justice. The Justice card is a card of personal responsibility. It's clarity. Notice she's got this sword here that represents her clarity of thought and being able to discern the truth. She's got the scales that equal balance. This is an air card. This is a card of Libra. However, we all need balance. We all need to have clarity of thought. And when you're able to determine your why, that gives you so much clarity. So this is going to be a wonderful blessing for you this month, Aries. Your third card does not look like a blessing card. However, it is. 5 of Pentacles. This is a card that shows 2 people out here. They look like they're freezing to death. They're probably hungry. They're outside of a temple. This is an Oriental temple. And they're not going up and asking for help. They are walking away, shivering and cold. They're not focused on where help is coming from. They are focused on, oh, woe is me. I don't have. That's what this card is. I don't have. Okay, so how is this a blessing card? Well, whenever this card comes up, It's an indication that it's time to focus on what you do have. What do you have? Do you have resources? Because Pentacles is about resources. It's earth energy. It's slower, of course, but it's about everything that supports us. Money, career, relationships, health, time, energy. All those things are resources that support us. They are focused on what they don't have. And they're ignoring the fact that they could walk up to that temple. They could walk up those steps and they could walk up to that temple and they could ask for help and they would likely receive it. So, in what ways are you ignoring your resources? I'm sure you have some resources you haven't thought about lately. Maybe you're not utilizing them to their fullest potential. All right, now, the card, the energy underlying the whole reading. And I thought when this came out, I was like, oh boy. All right, so the energy underlying the entire reading is the devil. The devil card. This is a card of temptation. So Aries, this is a card of being tempted into just doing what you always do, not doing the deep work, not analyzing, not figuring out your why. And if you do that, you're not going to get anywhere. Now, in its upright position, this is balance, right? So in its reversed position, this is how I read. When it's reversed, it's unbalanced. And when it's upright, it's balanced energy. How is the devil a balanced card? Well, the devil is the entity that has dominion over the earth. And this is where we create in the material world. So if you are having balanced energy in the material world, that means you're able to manifest what you desire. You're able to create the thing that you want. So this is a wonderful card to have as your underlying energy because it says that you're not tempted. You're not obsessed. You're not swayed. You are moving forward to create what you want because you've done the work and you know your why. Okay. I actually really like this reading for you, Aries. It sounds like a lot of work, especially if you are a sign that feels uncomfortable in the watery depths of emotions. But if you can wade through that, you'll be very successful. All right, your last card is from the Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle. And your card is Paeonia, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know. You are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience of grace, practice gratitude. Simply be happy for what you have and what is being given to you. The universe loves to keep on giving to those who are grateful and happy to receive and who give back to life from the heart with gratitude and a positive attitude. This is such a healing time for you. The healer within is awakening, and your ability to give and receive healing energy is becoming more powerful. Your soul connection to animals, plants, and crystals will support your healing and increase your energy to attract and create positive life situations for yourself and others. Ooh, this is wonderful. That's a great card. I'm so excited about that. All right, Aries, I think this is a great reading for you. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I hope to see you next month. Have a wonderful time. Bye.